Good morning. You're tuned in to the WHIT show. I'm your host, Leah, and with me today is Lizzett and Kayleigh with the best headlines, features, and all that good stuff. But to start us off, will be our prominent news, and Kayleigh's going to tell us about the teen inauguration singer who was shot dead recently. So, Kay?
Well, Ailijah Pendleton, who was a 15-year-old who performed at President Barack Obama's inauguration, was shot to death in Chicago on Tuesday, and now her story has become part of the major debate going on in Washington over gun violence nationwide. Just a matter of days after the happiest day of her life, she's gone, says Senator Dick Durbin. 2013 has actually gone off for a deadly start for Chicago. Pendleton was the 42nd murder victim this year.
Wow.
And no arrests have been made in the case, according to police, on Wednesday. Actually, in 2012, in Chicago, around 506 people were killed in the city. And the Chicago mayor, Rahm Emanuel, says that we have a responsibility to see a stop to this.
I'm just going to butt in here. I saw that.
That is crazy.
I saw that yesterday.
The year just started, and already how many deaths? 42?
42.
Ridiculous.
He was broken up. The mayor came on. He had a press conference. He went to see that girl.
Isn't Chicago very bad, though?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's a terrible.
I think they have over 50 deaths now since the beginning of the year. It's like a shooting gallery in Chicago.
Yeah.
Especially
Like,
the South Side.
It's January, and a 15-year-old is the 42nd murder victim.
Okay. 42nd, January.
I wonder what's the background of killing her, though. Like, her out of all people, like.
They thought that she was with a bunch of girls, and she thought that the gang members in that area thought that she was part of a gang, and she really wasn't. So
I understand.
Like,
she was innocent.
Like, they're like really broken up because like she was an honor student just a week after performing at the inauguration of the president, and they said that she was actually killed a couple miles from President Obama's home in Chicago.
Wow.
That's terrible.
That is terrible.
I watched that story last night on the news, and it just broke my heart because this girl had everything to live for. She was 15, pretty, vivacious, had a lot of abilities and skills. Had a whole life ahead of her. And this nonsense, this tragedy, these monsters really.
It just brings another addition of like tragedy for Washington to deal with over gun control.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrible. It's like what over the past like 7 months we've had how many incidents involving guns?
Right.
Yeah. And with my story, it's and somewhere underground, they're saying, a 3-year-old boy is held hostage. A kindergartner snatched from the safety of his school bus by a gunman and stashed in an underground bunker. A boy who needs daily medication, so he has, it says cerebral palsy. I guess my cousin has that, and it's like, if those who don't know exactly what that is, it's when, my cousin, her right side of her whole body is dead, so she goes to physical therapy, and she doesn't move as frequently as a regular person will. Like, it takes her like a long time, to like adjust. Like, she's perfectly fine, she's smart and all, but it's just that her movements aren't the same. Like, for her arm to go up, it's like really, it's rare, like it's odd. It's different, like you can tell something's wrong with her, but yeah, besides that, she's perfectly fine. So, they say that many details have been released about the boy's abductor, how he was supposed to have been in court to face charges that he shot at the neighbors over a minor property dispute, how he boarded and stopped the school bus Tuesday and allegedly shot dead the bus driver, how he worked on the bunker in the middle of the night for more than a year. But as the sun rose again on Midland City on Thursday, many more questions remain. How deep is the bunker? Where in it beside the man and the boy? How are they keeping warm? And temperatures have dipped into the 30s in the area. Is the boy safe? And most importantly, why this little boy? So, news reporters and cops are still standing by this bunk, wherever it's located at in Alabama, and this boy is still being hostage as we speak. So I really hope.
It's been quite a few hours, hasn't it?
It's been 3 days already.
Wow.
That the cops have been there. So I really hope all goes well and the little boy is still safe and alive at that. And yes.
Mm-hmm. So we don't have some good news to start the show off.
No.
And I mean, I feel as though both headlines have something to do with guns.
Right.
That's why it was really interesting to me. And after this whole Connecticut situation, I think it's been getting worse.
Yeah, and even Gabby Hartnett, the woman that was the congresswoman that was shot.
Yeah.
She went on in front of the Congress and Senate and said, "Look, we got to have gun controls. Look," and even you could see that she's compromised. She had a hard time saying that, but from her, who was, shot at and almost killed last year, I hope that it has some impact.
Out of all the other developed countries in the world, we're the one we have the highest rate for gun violence and gun-related deaths.
Right. Well,
out of all the developed countries in the entire world, we have those highest rates.
The highest rate. I know, we're a violent country, and we were founded on violence, and we still are a violent country. It's I go up to Canada quite a bit, and that's all they tell me. Why is your country so violent? Why there's so many shootings and deaths? They can't understand it. But when you have 300 million plus guns out there, what do you expect? So, anyway, let's go on.
Yes. Kayleigh has today in history.
Well, hopefully these will help brighten up and lively the show.
Right.
I feel like we were all
we're
in
really
sorrow.
Serious here.
But yes, Kayleigh, tell us.
Well, the first McDonald's opened in the Soviet Union in 1990 today.
Right.
The House passed the 13th Amendment in 1865, which was neither slavery nor involuntary servitude shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
And Apollo 14 departed for the moon in 1971. Apollo 14, which was piloted by astronauts Alan B. Shepard Jr., Edgar D. Mitchell, and Stuart A. Roosa, successfully launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and on a manned mission to the moon.
Canaveral?
Yes.
You mean Cape Carnival?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you,
I thought that was the Italian version of
Very
Carnival.
Interesting. Right. Thanks, Kay. And now I have today's birthday. So, Justin Timberlake turns 32. He's getting old. Actress Carol Channing is 92. Wow. Actor Stuart Margolin is 73. Actress Jessica Walter is 72. Singer Johnny Rotten of the Sex Pistols is 57. Actor Anthony LaPaglia is 54. Actress Kelly Lynch is 54. Singer-guitarist Lloyd Cole is 52. And actress Kerry Washington is 36.
Wow.
So happy birthday to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if there's anybody else celebrating a birthday today,
what my afternoon class was debating yesterday afternoon? Who's better, Justin Timberlake or Chris Brown? So that was the big discussion. And Leah going back with Chris Brown.
There shouldn't even be a debate or discussion.
Chris Brown.
CB all day, Mr. P.
I feel like Justin Timberlake is a better actor than singer.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, he was really good back in the day, especially in NSYNC. I was obsessed. I had the puppets and everything. But now it's just he died.
Well, because he mainly focused on acting and
yeah,
singing.
because in Friends with Benefits, he's actually really good.
Oh, yeah, well, he did.
He's a better actor now.
Yeah.
He's
but I have to go with
and Chris
JP
Brown. You all
one.
like Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I am the only one
I've always been a fan. Even though he's psycho, it's okay. Could do a little crazy. But
I could deal with his crazy.
But yes, Kayleigh has some random, hopefully interesting facts.
Yes. Well, the average human body contains 0.1
.1 what?
0.1 milligram of uranium, 0.2 milligrams of gold, and 7 milligrams of arsenic.
Right.
The speed of a typical raindrop is 17 miles per hour. That's why, I guess, if you're walking, it's kind of like, oh god, no. And the one I find the most interesting is that sheep outnumber humans in New Zealand 15-1.
Wow. That's really, that's disturbing.
That's why they call it the land of the sheep. I don't know.
I guess they could make a large market on corner. They probably could corner the wool market.
Yeah, the wool market. Yeah.
That's
really random.
That's
and
a really
fun
random fact.
That is really random.
That's out there.
Well, good morning to Lizzett. She's going to tell us about celebrity gossip, so hopefully something really interesting going on.
Well, Lindsay Lohan avoids jail time by arriving for her scheduled court hearing on Wednesday, January 30th in Los Angeles. The 26-year-old actress, who was accompanied by her lawyer, Mark Heller, and her mother, Dina, was given several new court dates by Judge Stephanie Sautner. The next big one is in March 1st. Lindsay is not required to show up on March 1st, but is required on March 18th, which is the most important one. Initially, Lindsay was ill and said she could not make the court date today, but showed up out of respect for the court. According to her lawyer, when questioned by the judge what kind of illness Lindsay had, Mark explained it was a flu-like sickness. And and the judge said, according to Fox News, that the flu is the flu.
Do you think Lindsay Lohan should have her own reality show?
Oh God, she's so dramatic. What's the reason for her having all these court dates again?
She's a crackhead.
Yeah. A lot of DUIs and theft.
Oh, okay.
Theft?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember on the
she's like Winona Ryder.
And I loved her in
no,
what's that
she was
movie
better.
that she was a twin?
Oh, Parent Trap.
I love it. I love that movie.
I liked Herbie Fully Loaded better.
I loved Mean Girls.
Oh my god.
They were so good when they were younger, and then it's just like a whole transformation. Like the Olsen twins were my favorite.
Well, that's the problem with.
But they're so rich now. They're designers.
But that's the problem with child stars.
They look vogue. They have like such a vogue look.
But the problem with child stars, they reach so much fame when they're younger. They just kind of like when they get like older in the 20s, it's kind of like you just you don't know where to go from there. Like Drew Barrymore was in rehab because of alcoholism when she was 13.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow. 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them went into rehab early for drugs and alcohol. Well, including Lindsay. She was like really into coke. So.
Yeah. Have you seen what she did to her face with the plastic surgery?
Yeah, she's down with French Montana and Mr. P.
Ugh.
She's down with what?
She's a coke girl. But yes.
What did she do to her face?
She got a lot of plastic surgery, like cheek implants, and like
she looks
she looks really fat now.
It just like no. She made herself look too older.
I don't know.
Yeah, like you look at her, you'll be scared to touch her.
Yeah, I'm scared to touch her. Yes, already.
Oh my god.
Well, yes. On a lighter note, Kayleigh would tell us some top 5 world travels.
Okay. Well, forget what you know Amsterdam for, but like go there because they have new reasons to visit them there. Because now they have major museum renovations, mouth-watering restaurants, and avant-garde design shops for those who are now intrigued with the Dutch fashion style. Another place you can go is Seoul, where Gangnam Style, the capital of South Korea.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
But it's like it's very like high tech, and everyone says it's really cool. They're like on the pulse of fashion, art, and food. Mm-hmm. They've gotten that there for over the past decade. Somewhere in the States where you can possibly drive to is Nashville. They have like hot food, like hot trendy food, and like of course there's the funky music scene. We need to plan a field trip there, Mr. Patino.
Anytime.
I really would like to travel the world just to try the different the foods.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
And Morning Buzz is available for anybody that wants to jet us down.
Oh, yes.
Jamaica, Nashville, wherever you want.
Jamaica.
We're there. Mr. DePiro will come with us.
Oh, we're going to Jamaica.
And we're there. So if you're listening,
Jamaican.
send that invite.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
But I know myself, Lizzett and myself are really stressed out with all this college and senioritis because we got senioritis, Mr. P. It's
really
not
bad.
a secret.
Why?
It's not a secret.
It's just, I guess, when you're a freshman, you always wish to become a senior by the next day. You know, like, oh, I can't wait to graduate and stuff. Like, the years before senior year is just like, oh my God, I just want to graduate.
Yeah.
And now that I'm at senior year, personally, I do not want to leave. Like, I want to leave, but like, I can't believe that I'm graduating. Like, I'm still a baby, Mr. P.
No, for me, honestly, my senioritis is with the fact that I've been wanting this year to come so
and
so
now
quickly.
that it's here, it's so boring.
No, now that it's here,
I'm
for
bored.
me, it's boring. Like, I thought this was gonna be the funnest year, but honestly, my freshman year was the best year.
Yeah, like it's. I guess because I have less classes, so I feel more lazy and like it's just like such a drag to come to school now. But I guess we only have what, 4 more months. But
Well, I hope it's not a drag coming to this class.
No,
of course not.
Do you hear the enthusiastic? No.
But it's a tough time. It really is a transition time. In one way, you want to get on with your life, and in another way, you're scared
it's scary
a little
because
bit.
It's just like after this, it's like you do
that's
what
it.
you want.
You're growing up, you know.
So it's just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Like,
Nobody's going to hold your hand when you leave here.
Well, my mommy's still going to hold my hand.
Your mommy
I don't think she
still
want to
will,
let go, Mr. P.
But
now I can't hit anybody without getting charged.
all right.
We're not juveniles anymore, Mr. P.
Well, like,
there's
me,
a point, I guess.
I want to just like skip the whole school thing and just go straight to work. Cause, like,
Oh yeah,
I'm tired of just being like,
guys.
Well, the only real job you can go from here is like, do you want more fries with your burger? You have to get a college education.
Mr. P. Try to think you're gonna work at McDonald's?
No.
What? You need to go to college. You guys need to get a degree.
No, I mean, I just want to get over it like that.
She's saying she wants to get her degree. And, like,
well,
I just wanted to be done already.
She wants to skip all of it already and just be there. So do I. I just want to, like, travel. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's saying that a lot of teens are in distress because of their senior year. So with schoolwork, sports, and other extracurriculars, not to mention looming college application deadlines, it's easy to see how high school students could feel a little stressed out. In fact, roughly 30% of newly minted college freshmen say that they frequently felt overwhelmed by their workload during their senior year of high school, according to an annual survey of more than 190,000 first-time, full-time college students by the University of California. That's a lot.
I feel a theme show coming on senioritis.
Yeah, I think
do
so.
a whole show on that.
Well, I'm done applying to all colleges.
I got into Rutgers.
I got accepted to
Congratulations.
Thank you.
College of St. Elizabeth.
Right.
I don't think. I mean, it's an option already. That's what's really cool. Like when you get accepted somewhere, it's like, like you just feel relieved. Yeah. But I don't think I want to go there. I'm still waiting for Montclair. It's my #1 school.
I didn't get accepted.
Good communications.
Oh gosh, I love it.
Radio,
I love it.
TV. Their radio station actually has a frequency.
Yeah, and I think it was Seton Hall, Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah,
there was a female that she just won best radio host in the nation.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Seton Hall, Fairleigh. I don't know, it was one of them. Wow. But yeah, pretty awesome.
Well,
Kayleigh,
I'm excited.
Our show is coming to an end.
Yeah, but Katie's going to tell us the weather. 1, 2, 3,
weather,
1, 2, 3.
Quick.
Well, to finish up the show, right now it is 45 degrees, partly cloudy, but very windy. But it feels like 35 with the wind. Today, we expect more wind, with temperatures going to the high 40s. Winds west-southwest at 25 to 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, for your Friday, it's supposed to be on and off snow flurries, along with cloudy skies. Temperatures steady near the mid to low 30s. Winds coming from the west at 15 to 25 miles per hour.
Well, thank you, Kayleigh, and that's our show for today. And we want to thank you guys for listening and tuning in, if so. And it was me.
It was real.
Have a nice day.
Real? Oh man. Thanks.
Tuesday.